I'm very happy to have my next guest join us. She's a very talented singer and songwriter who just dropped a new single called Sunburn. Spill Tab.
Hi.
There you are.
You're
real.
I am present. I am here.
My first reaction is you are real. You're not just this image or AI person that I spoke to over Zoom months and months ago.
It's not just a foot of me from here to here, right?
Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
In the flesh.
Yeah, exactly.
How have you been? You have obviously been busy with work, but how is Claire?
Good, good. I mean, yeah, it's definitely been like, since quarantine, like obviously everyone and everything is picked up, you know? So it's just been like very busy and like just kind of going from one thing to the next. But like I love being busy, so it's been a really good time.
Sounds like you're neglecting Jennifer and Carl.
So,
your plants.
Yes. No. Yeah.
That's why this table is empty.
Yeah, we don't have.
She's not traveling with them.
We don't have anyone here. No. Yeah. I moved recently, so I had to like get all those plants out of our old house into a new apartment, kind of thing. So it was just like, yeah. But they're doing good. They're growing.
Oh, they're all right.
They're surviving. Yeah. They're very. I get low maintenance plants because I too am a low maintenance person.
They were really low maintenance. In terms of low effort maintenance.
Exactly. I'm a very like, you know, go with the flow, low effort kind of, you know, gal.
Plant mom.
Yeah. I like it when they take care of themselves a little bit.
It was awesome to see artists inherit plants or bring in plants, adopt
new
plants.
Hobbies as well. I feel like so many people picked up new hobbies, which is sick.
There was one artist that I was following, and she had a whole garden.
Nice.
It flourished. It was time to harvest, but then all of a sudden caterpillars came and all these bug beetles, and it gets
real. Yeah, you gotta like get like once you reach a certain level, it's like you have to just like go in like body it and get like pesticide and all that. It's just like a lot. That's too much for me. I keep it, you know, contained.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're on the road right now as we're talking.
Yes.
You're going to be on the road quite a bit this year.
Yes.
I spoke about your nomadic lifestyle when we first spoke, and this now brings you back to life. Do you feel energized in that regard? And how did the quarantine help to establish roots for you? Yeah.
I mean, I moved a lot growing up, so like I do love the concept of traveling like quite a bit. Like I love being on the road. I also love being at home and staying in and watching movies.
What did you watch?
A lot of Love Island. I was getting into a lot of trash TV, which is kind of fire. Like I watched that new show Love is Blind on Netflix.
Oh, did you?
I don't know if you've seen it.
I have seen it.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's
Do you believe in the concept? Maybe there should be a wall in front of us.
I think it's like a little bit of both, right? I believe in the concept, but it's also like you can clearly tell it's like Netflix is trying to make an entertaining TV show, so they just put them in situations that are just like, you know, like I hope they're okay, you know, kind of thing. But
was there a couple you were rooting for?
You know what? No, I don't think there was at all a couple I was rooting for. I was just all like, y'all need to take more time before you do this. Like, I was just sort of on the wave of like, I support, you know, whatever's going on, but definitely take your time. You know what I mean? Like,
I feel like there could be inspiration there because love is blind, right? It's all really boils down to
personality and
how people get along ultimately, right? Yeah, there's attraction and all that business, but then once you're 50 years old,
exactly,
your looks are gone and everything is sagging
to vibe. Yeah, exactly.
Then it's like, all right, we're watching Wheel of Fortune, and you're gonna like it.
Exactly. Yeah. So no, I definitely believe in the concept. Do you believe in the concept? Do you think that?
Yeah, for the most part.
Yeah.
I grew up with a little bit of self-confidence issues, so that's why my personality is what it is.
Yeah. I think like growing up with like complexes is just like any sort of like thing that you're dealing with. I just feel like it gives you more character later. You know what I mean? Like
1,000%.
Yeah. It's like I feel like my favorite people all kind of like had to go through some, you know, growing up, and you learn so much and about yourself and about other people, and it kind of gives you the ability to like empathize and sympathize more, which is cool.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. I mean,
so I like those kinds of people.
Moving around, what were your insecurities?
I mean, I think a lot of it was like I was so much the new kid, like over and over again. So it's the idea of like being very like on a first impression, very like, you know, warm and welcoming and like easy to talk to. And so it's like, and I guess you know, I think I envy people who are exactly themselves upon first arrival, you know, when you meet someone and they're going to be the same person the first time you talk to them and 10 years later, you know?
Yeah.
I think I envy that. But I think I love who I am as well. And, you know, like, I don't mind that I'm like more hype, you know, when I meet people, because I love making people feel comfortable and like welcome in my space. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think it's always different, but I do envy people who are just like, just like themselves.
Well, when you're young,
all the time.
When you're young, did you have to or feel like you had to put on a mask to fit in? Because first day of school, yet again.
Yeah, for
right?
sure. Yeah.
I'm the cool girl.
Yeah, I'm the new kid on the block.
Right.
Yeah, I think so. I think everyone feels that way to an extent, right? You have to kind of like be a certain way just to fit in a little bit more than I guess you would if you were just like vibing. But
what were you like as a teenager when you were rebelling? Like, what was the personality that you were rebelling against?
I don't even know. I think I just smoked a lot of weed in high school. Just like, my mom is South Korean, so she was just like, why? You know what I mean? Just like, please no, you know?
Right.
But no, I mean, I grew up in Los Angeles, so it's like, everyone smokes weed, you know, when you're in high school. And I just had a lot of friends who like were dealers.
So you found your crowd.
I found my crowd. Yeah. I think I was just like, you know, already really into music, and I was in show choir in high school. So I just kind of, I guess I just smoked a lot of weed. That was kind of my thing for a while. Yeah.
Sunburn is the latest single. Mm-hmm. And why didn't you just call it Hot Iron?
Yeah.
My forehead is burnt.
Yeah. It's a little toasty.
Yeah. Where did it come from then?
It's, I think a lot of the times I sung it, I just like, I really like being melody focused, so I just will hum or mumble things, and words will come together, and then I'll be like, yeah, that feels good, and then I'll continue off of that. But the first two lines of the songs were sort of the first two lines that I wrote, and they were just, a bit just like the uneasiness and discomfort of being in a place in a relationship that's just frustrating, and you just like feel like you can't break through a certain wall, was like kind of the feeling that I was like pulling for that.
As cathartic as these songs are, how do you deal with these situations in real life? I
think to make my music, I just pull from real life, but make it way more dramatic. You know what I mean? Like, cause I feel like I'm in a place where I'm pretty good at like communicating with partners and stuff like that.
I mean, not to be facetious, but you watch Love is Blind.
Yeah.
And you see how those
Island.
relationships are going. Yes. And then you're dealing with your own and you're writing about it. And so that's why I'm asking.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, in a way, you are our therapist.
Okay, sure. I'll take it.
Right?
I'll take it.
So give me something that is an example for which was very challenging for you and how it might have been resolved.
Like in real life?
Yeah.
Or just, I think a lot of it is just like, you know, when miscommunication happens a lot, right? When you're just like, if you're just having a conversation, or, you know, and I think also taking into account people's past and their, you know, baggage, and sometimes certain things that maybe don't mean anything to you, saying them to someone else might really feel differently to them. And just, I think a lot of it is just being able to communicate and also just be really understanding as much as you can be.
That's a big ask.
It's really hard, but I'm working on it.
Understanding as you can be.
I feel like, I just feel like for me, like the way I want to grow is to just try and, you know, understand where people come from as much as possible, because that's the root of any sort of understanding, right? Of any sort of solution, is to understand where someone else is coming from. It's hard.
It's almost in a way.
Really hard.
It's almost in a way, what was your mother like? How did she treat you growing up?
Yeah, it's just like
right?
your core traumas. What are
they?
Explain. You know, it's like, but it's deep. Like, it can be really, really tough.
That's therapist Claire.
Yeah.
Explain.
I'm like, expand. Expand on that.
I like the squinting.
Yeah. It goes along with like the beard. If I had a beard, I would do this all the time.
Do you wear glasses too?
I don't. I actually have 22
the glasses and the notepad.
Yeah.
Explain.
Explain yourself. Expand on that. Yeah.
Thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you for doing this. Thanks
Great
for
to
coming
see
over
you
here.
In person, in 3D.
Great to meet you in the flesh.
Yes, the flesh.
4D.
4.
Because it's real life, right?
Is it?
Have you been to a 4D like movie theater?
No.
Have you seen Shrek in 4D?
Exist? No.
Have you seen Interstellar in 4D?
No. What is this 4D that you speak of?
We need to get you on this wave. It's basically a movie theater. Like, Shrek in 4D was like every time Donkey like gets tossed over a shoulder or like spits, you get like water splashed in your face.
Oh, yeah. That's
4D.
like at Universal when they had The Simpsons.
Exactly, that's 4D.
That's 4D?
Yeah, it's pretty nasty. Like I don't know where they source the water from.
So Shrek is in 4D.
The Shrek in 4D. Interstellar in 4D is pretty interesting. They like, the seats shake, like when the rockets are taking off and stuff.
All right.
That was pretty cool. I didn't mind that one.
Are there any like thrillers for which like, you know,
God,
blood?
can you imagine?
And, you know,
when they slice someone so water splashes at you, you're like...
Like red tinted water.
Yeah,
Please
exactly.
Don't be blood.
Oh my
Please
God, can you imagine
blood.
wearing white? Absolutely not.
The things that you think of.
Oh no, it's all up here.
It is.
And it's gonna stay that way.
The sunburned head of yours.
Exactly.
Thank you again.
Thank you.
She is Spill Tab. You're watching
It's
B-Sides.
me.